Hey, happy birthday, Canada. Reese here. As your Trick Show host, I'm here to welcome you into our part 1 of our party bash. Here I got 8 tricks in this video. And handing out to you right now. So let's make these leaves that you'll see right here. And that's leaf hoe into these 8 tricks. As you can hear in the background, I got some funky jazz for you guys. Straight from the Canadian heart. Okay, so let's make it in for our first trick, which I like to call the Happy Canada Day Color Changing Spike Bracelet trick. Here's what this one will look like. So here you can see my bracelet here. Is to just turn on my bracelet. You guys can get to see that. Let's turn off. Let's now turn off the lights. Okay. Okay, so that's just me turning off the lights. You can see this, right? Wait. Now let's get into the dark. First just this scene here, and now let's bring dark to it. Okay, so here I have my green spike bracelet on that you'll see just right here. But wait, how about we can actually color change what you'll see just right here. And it changes into red that you'll see just right here. How is this one done? I'm about to reveal the secret. The secret in this is very simple. Can I teach you how it's done? Right now. All you'll need are these 2 different color spike bracelets. One is green and one is red that you'll see right here. And it's powered by LEDs. You just press this button here, like this, and it'll stop and start like that. What you want to do is have one on your arm ready for the change, and one that you're going to change into. So because I've done this one, I'm going to do this one that you'll see right here. This one is best in the dark. That way they can't tell, because all we see are these lights here on the spikes flashing. So first you're going to have your arm down here. You're going to change into to your side like this. That way they see this. If they see this, going to actually is as you bring this up, you're going to bring this up and have this to be shown. Like this, so here. Then like that. So from this side, like this. Be very quick. But you're going to do this in the cover of dark, so that they won't even notice the switch of your arms. First up, you want to make them to see this that's flashing all already. Go and turn off your light, and all you see is this. Here now is where you're going to do the move. So do you see this? And then maybe put the other arm up, but be slow, don't be too quick. Like this. Drop. Like that. While you're on. And by magic, the color change happens on your wrist. And that right there is how you do the Happy Canada Day Color Changing Spike Bracelet trick. Now, putting us right down Canadianly to our second trick on our part 1. And again, thank you so much for watching part 1. And now here is the title to you right now. And that is the Magic Happy Canada Day Masquerade Mask Trick. Here's what this party mask will look like. This one here, I'm gonna take off my party hat and go see just right here. And now, let me go get that mask. You can see this here. I can just use this, place this onto my head, just like this. Watch. See this here? Watch. Oh, whew. Wow. That was definitely a tight fit. How was this one done? I'm about to reveal the secret. All you'll need is what you'll see here. It is a party mask that has stars. It almost looks like an owl, like you will see just right here. All you need are some shades that you see here, and you're gonna put on Canada flags onto it, on each side. What you want to do is use your party mask as a covering, and all they see are the flags into the eyes, like this. Place it on, and then go like this. Make sure the elastic is not catching on to the glasses. If it does, then it's kind of like probably a unique way of producing it. So you're going to hold like that. Be careful not to move the flag so they can see it like that. And then you just do it. Be quick. And by magic, taking the kind of flag eyes from the mask out, and by magic produces Canadian shades that you'll see just right here. So if it does get caught, that's okay, as long as the production is there. What matters there is the production of those that alone makes a really cool party masquerade mask trick that you could do in plot for Canada Day. And that there is how you do the Magic Happy Canada Day Masquerade Mask trick. And now I'm going to put my hat back on. Here's a delightful one for you guys. Goes into rings. The ones you crack. And you're going to make them magically link together. Once in the light and into the dark. And now, here at number 3, and that is the Happy Canada Day Magic Linking Neon Glow Stick Bracelet Magic Trick. Here's what this one will bracelet like. So you can see there's a pile of bracelets here. So just to take up one here. Watch. And by magic, I make them link. And now, since we've seen it in the light, I'm going to show you this one in the dark. You can see I got this pile of bracelets. Watch. And by magic, not just the link that we got in the light, but we just made the Olympic rings. How is this one done? I'm about to reveal the secret. But wait, watch. I link it again and get us to our strand that you'll see just right here. Okay, for this, you're gonna get yourself some neon rings. What you want to do is give them a crack. Do like those crack sticks. You're gonna give them a shake, and then put on this. Going to is do that to the rest of them, and link them on together right away. What you want to do to create the single band is put them together like this, so that way it looks like they're completely separate. Take one, take the other, and link it like that. For the other one, for the Canada one, I'll show you that one right now. All you gotta do for this is you drop this one in like this into the enter like that. It's gotta be careful as it go in like that. So you can do it that way. Best bet is just to go over it like this. That way it falls in like that. So you get your second link in there as well too. Best for this to be in the dark as well. Those ones come into a tube just like this. You can find this in your local party section where they sell all of these tubes, and they're all just right here. Those little links that you see here are also a part of this as well too. So I've done the revealing in the light. Now I'm going to do that in the dark with that same action. So again, here, there is the first. Second. That was the second. Here's the first. Like this. Another way you could do that is take the bundle. So there's a third way too. And just you can just give them a rub, and they both link together. Like that, or you can just pop it on. There's other ways you can link the rings together. Like pop, and has a center to link just right here in the middle section of the two rings that you'll see just right here. And just play around with it. There you see right there. Makes it cool when you can do and pull off when you're watching the fireworks, let alone around your house and home with these things that you'll see just right here. And that right there is how you do the Happy Canada Day Magic Linking Neon Glow Stick Bracelet Magic Trick. Here you're gonna get a plate and garland and do something pretty amazing with it. And coming into our fourth one on our part one, and that is the Canadian garland and plate trick gag. Here's what this plate will look like. So you can see here I just got one gold garland. You can just hold on to this. I'm gonna drop my plate in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And by magic, it stops my plate. How is this one done? I'm about to reveal the secret behind this to you right now. All you'll need is a gold garland. You're going to tape it to your plate with some Scotch tape and color it in red, the same color as one of your red plates. What I just want to do is gonna just wrap this around here, just like this. That way, it looks just like a regular piece of garland, just sitting there on the plate. All you gotta do is you hold on to the garland end, give the countdown, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, let go and drop. And by magic, the garland saves your plate and it makes it suspended in space here and off by giving it the Canadian UFO look. A very easy one, very self-working, but yet very impressive. There, you get a lot of people cracking up, and as well as being shocked as well too with that one. Anyway, there is how you do the Canada Day garland and plate trick gag. Here you're gonna get a cake from a flying disc. This one here is gonna UFO its way in to our 5th one, and that is the Magic Canada cake from the Canadian flying disc magic trick. Here's what this one will look like. Good catch. You can see I got my Canadian flying disc right here, and I have my Canadian party plate. Watch this. Okay, take this. Watch. Whoa! How's that possible? I got a cake from the flying disc. Whoa! Happy birthday, Canada! Here's a cake of slice for you. How was this one done? I'm about to reveal the secret. All you need for this is a sponge cake. Sponge cake. You don't get it. Sponge cake. LOL. It's actually a real sponge cake. It's a fake one. You thought I did say that it was real sponge cake? It was. I made that one as a joke. And now, here is the revealing. This is the first one. And that is, well, I was talking about a sponge cake. It's made into like a real cake slice that you'll see just right here. With the topping, the layers, chocolate, and white for the layers that you'll see just right here. And all you need is your party plate, your Canadian party plate that you'll see just right here. Now for the covering, the star of that is the Canadian flying disc that you'll be throwing around, having fun with it at the beach or at the park. You're gonna use this for a covering for the cake, just like this. You're gonna hold it just like that, and you're good to go. Put it into the side like this, and produce it. If you want to produce it, that's a great way to go. Here, like that. Or say, good catch. That was a really good catch on that one. Managed to catch that flying disc. Then go get your plate. Put this on. Your plate just like this. and then peel it away, and by magic, produce a cake from the Canadian flying disc. And that right there is how you do the magic Canada cake from the Canadian flying disc magic trick. Then now we're gonna get directly right towards to our 6th trick on part 1. And that is the Magic Canada Day Red Cow magic trick. Here's what this will look like. So you can see my nice red cow. I'm going to actually take this. Watch what's going to happen. And just actually turn it into a nice slab of steak on my Canadian plate. How is this one done? I'm about to reveal the secret. All you need is a fake steak or a real steak. It's entirely up to you. All you need is a Canada plate that you'll see just right here. Next you'll need is your Canada flag scarf. Now you'll need next is a red cow. What you want to do first is take your steak and hide it in just like this into the back of your scarf. What you want to do here is place your red cow. This is actually a tie toy. And you're going to is place this onto your plate. Just like this. This now, come over. Gonna knock this down into your lap and replace the cow with this. This. And it makes itself into a steak on the plate. So it'll look something like this. And that right there is how you do the Magic Canada Day Red Cow magic trick. Hey, you're gonna get an umbrella and do a nice Canada Day light show. And coming into our 7th one, and that is the Canada Day Party Bash Umbrella Trick Prank Gag. Here's what this one will look like. So you can see my flank here. I'm gonna actually do something pretty magical with this. Watch this. Turn up the light. Wow, that is cool, huh? Wow, that is definitely cool. Now from here, let's darken the set. Wow, that is so cool. Let's look up at the ceiling. Let's look up at the ceiling with this one. Look at the lights up above. That is very cool. How did I do this one? As is, I'm about to reveal the secret behind it to you right now. All you'll need is what you're going to see here. And that is our first one. The umbrella that you'll see just right here. It happens to be is a head umbrella that you'll see just right here. It just goes onto your head like this. So I'll take the hat off and I'll show you. fits onto your brow, and it looks like this. Okay, so the next, we'll be needing two things to create that. And that is, yogurt container cut and taped a little bit, nice and free. Because you're gonna put inside of it happens to be is a strobe light that you'll see just right here. And make sure you cut a hole into it and tape it. So that way the cord is out like this. So once you plug this in, it works like this. So go to your nearest outlet and get us a plug. Watch. It does that. It gives the light show inside here that you'll see just right here. It can bounce this off a wall or above the ceiling. Make sure you hold very lightly or it'll stop this. That's why you gotta cut it so you can be free to rotate around in the inside. Here's what it looks like on the wall. Like that. Let's take a closer look up at it. Like that. And in the dark, it'll look like this. First, I'm going to show you this in the dark. It looks like this. On the wall, it'll look something like this. A cool PT1 and full of the Canada party spirit. And now up onto the wall, I'll show you. Look up to the wall. I mean the ceiling, I do apologize. Look at it. It's just like fireflies, Canadian fireflies, dancing around. Wow, that is pretty. That is pretty cool, huh? Can you put your hand up in the air and it can just bounce off your hand and put it into the midst of the whole dark place? It'll enlighten everything. I'll even show you the spectrum. So I just turned it off. My face is in the lights. And here, look. And now, let's show the spectrum from here on how wide this can go. So if you look down the room, look how far it goes. Pretty far. Wow, look at that. That has a big spectrum. It casts really well. And you can have a party. And I'll even put myself into it. Become one with the Canadian lights. Wow. Can you even blend into it? So tell me what you think of the lights. Okay, now here is how to assemble these items. Okay, so go get yourself your headpiece here. You're gonna actually feed this into where the head mount is, just right here. And you're good to go. This will act like a hide. That way you can easily go and hide the cord and give this a plug into the plug-in. So here, I'm going to hide this. This way you can actually hide it. I'm going to show you what it's like. So hiding it like this, putting it into here, then having the lights to show. And then by magic, the light show will be within and showing itself from the party umbrella that you'll see just right here. Okay, so that's what you get to see. What they get to see is this. Like this. So you're gonna hide this. Like that. Tip. Now again. Be very quick. That way they won't even know. Do this at an angle so they don't see you plugging in the plug. Angle shot. Can take a look. And then like that. Then from there, after they get to see that, turn off the lights. And that lets the light show begin from the party umbrella that you'll see just right here. You can also see that it will illuminate because it's made out of very fine silky-like fabric. So the light will show directly right out of it. As you can see just right here. Watch. And by magic, as I switch up, my hat magically appears on my head. And that right there is how you do the magic Canada Day party bash umbrella trick prank gag. Then putting lights into this one and coming into our last one at our 8th trick. That is the magic appearing Canada Day flash bead necklace. Magic trick. Here's what this one will look like. You're gonna see here? Watch this. You can just actually just hold this on here like this. That was very weird. Let me see it again. Anyways, let's take my hat off. Alrighty. Now, let's do this again. Oh, I'm so happy that Canada Day is coming up. This one here will definitely bring the colors into everyone's eyes. Okay, so here, I'm going to actually do something pretty magic and get something to appear flashing on my and by magic I make a bead necklace appear flashing that you'll see just right here. And now I'm going to show you this in the dark as well. Okay, do this in the dark as well too. And now, let's do this back into light the last time. Okay, you guys here? Watch this. Gonna try. Are you ready? 3, 2, 1. How is this one done? I'm about to reveal the secret. All you need are these flash bead necklace that has the Canada flags onto it that you'll see just right here. Here is the button just right here that will pilot these. Just like that. All I want to do is make them appear. And And that is getting yourself one of these things. Where can I start from? Thin air. That you'll see just right here. Okay, so here is how this is done. You're gonna take your necklace, your beaded necklace, you're gonna hide it underneath this, like this, and get ready to push the button, like this. So you're gonna get ready, careful not to expose, and be quick, like this. If it does catch onto your ear, you can easily just readjust it by going like this and bringing it down that way. If it's stuck onto your ear. The other one is if it gets exposed onto the side, just easily drop it into your lap and take a look. And have them take a look as well too, like as if I saw something, but then you show back in front. Where is it? It's not there. And then from there, you can reset that and do it again. Refix it. So from here, like this. Best to do this in the dark a bit, but it needs to be a little bit more visual. Kind of like this in a nice lightish area so they can see the magic taking place. After the trick is done, do a half spin, rest onto your arm, and put it onto your head. Have a little almost made. Let's do what's that one more time. Where did it go? No worries, we can just give this a little shake. Watch this. There we go. Now it's made perfect. Wow. That was pretty slick. And there you go, all 8 tricks that you can do over the time being, as well as on Canada Day as well too, full of the Canadian spirit, full of the love, and full of life, with colors and love. This is yours truly, your trick show host of these amazing trick show videos, Reese. Had fun. If you enjoy these tricks, if you have any trick favorites here in our all new Canada Day tricks videos, feel free to put them in the comment box. Be glad to know which ones were your favorite ones in this series. And now I'll be back later on for our last video, and that will be our quick trick grabs coming straight up. I'll see you then. Let alone more amazing videos just around the bend. And from here, let's Canada this one out. Peace.